Alrighty, welcome back. We have been leveling currently Monk, Reaper, and Sam side by side because they share accessories, and at least Monk and Sam share all the other gear too, except for weapons. So I like to be kind of efficient with my inventory space. You know, this stuff can get full. Anyway, in so doing, Reaper has hit 80, and I have done none of the quests since 70. So, this quest is called On the Hunt, level 73, given to us by Drusilla. We're in that little, back office thing off of the Ul'dah Steps of Thal. I don't remember any voices I did for anybody, so they're gonna be different. Sorry. And they're still not gonna be good. So, also sorry. Ah, there you are. Nope. Hold on. She's older-ish, white hair, female. Ah, there you are, looking deadly enough with that scythe to make me weak at the knees. I wager it's time we stopped faffing about and made ready to hunt our target. My Lemures have been hard at work scraping together what information they can. Let's see what they've got. Still not good, I know. I think I made her kind of Irish, or like she's like scrapping together. I don't know. The man with the brown vest, white undershirt, sleeves rolled up, black pants, and a kind of Indiana Jones hat. The woman with kind of black, doesn't go past the waist top, with some kind of bluish green straps, leather straps. One of those kind of like scarf molded close to the head kind of hat things. Little tail in the back, and boots that go all the way up to mid-thigh. Everyone here? Good. Arnegus you've met. That's A-R Nancy E-G-I Sam. Arnegus? Arnegus you've met. No further Chimera-related incidents you'll be happy to hear. The overly chipper lass over here is Herman. Her name is Herman? Really? H-E-R Mary I Nancy, or Hermine. That makes more sense. Make your acquaintances. They both turn to me. He smiles and nods. She smiles and gives the fist and palm near her neck. As you know, our quarry is a void scent, and he goes by the name Orcus. He's eluded the best, but these two are a step above that. Tell us what you found. By your will, boss, I asked around about unsolved murders and disappearances, seeing if any involved someone matching the description you provided. There's as many missing people as there are grains of sand, and no shortage of tragedies either. One, however, stood out among the rest. A woodcutter in the Black Shroud. Disappeared without a trace. No body, no belongings, nothing. A not enough occurrence by itself, but the sightings of a stranger with skin pale as snow near his last known whereabouts piqued our interest. Now that's a promising start, but those woods are crawling with bandits and brigands of all sorts. Duskwights and keepers are said to come in ghostly hues. Are we sure this man ain't one of them? He nods. As sure as I've ever been, boss. Not many bandits have eyes the color of blood. It's a match too close to ignore. She thinks on it. I can't gainsay that. We have a lead. The younger lady's arms are crossed, but she kind of uncrosses. If I may, boss, are you sure we need the help of this outsider? How much trouble could one void scent be? Hermine, she's standing right there, for God's sake. No, she's right. I've always told you to turn a wary eye to those outside the family. She's just doing her due diligence. I think I found it a little better. She crosses her arms, Drusilla. But trust me when I say we need every advantage we can afford. I made the mistake of misjudging Orcus' strength before, and for my hubris, my family, my flesh and blood family, was slain. All of them. They both take a half step back. I think my face had a little bit of shock on it, but it was covered up by her massive scythe. Was planning on holding that back a bit longer, but 'twas before the Lemures. I swore two things: I'd repay that suffering a thousandfold, and I'd never let that bastard take anything from me again. I mean to keep my vow, and I trust I can count on you to help. You don't have to ask twice, boss. Your wounds are our wounds, even the ones that become scars. We'll see your vengeance rot. Determined look on her face, fist in palm again. All these years I've scraped to make a place for us. I looked forward to the day he'd pay his dues. And it ain't just for me that we have to hunt him down either. He's a blight on the Eorzea itself, and the longer we let it fester, the more suffering it'll spread. We need to corner him now while we have the chance. Are you ready, Mercy? You know those woods as well as any of us, and we'll need your experience if we hope to be back before supper. I give her a nod. Getting the up-close view of... I kind of put my Reaper in Paladin gear, because it was kind of funny to me. I don't like the headgear as much as I thought when it's like that close in the cutscene. Much appreciated. Alright, let's get to it then. Hermine, I want you here in Ul'dah, keeping your ear to the ground for any news of Orcus's movements. Arnegus, you lead us to where this woodcutter disappeared. They both nod. She once again gives a fist and palm. By your will, boss. That'd be the Central Shroud, so our best course would be to set off from Bent Branch Meadows. We all nod. Quest accepted. For all the crafting zones, they don't give you much incentive to go see the zone? What are you talking about? Oh, I have no idea what they're talking about. No, what the hell's a crafting zone? I know that Moon Base, where you can like do crafting and gathering missions that I have never done any of, but can reward you with some pretty good stuff. I want the Blue Badger Gate. No. Alright, we fly down to Bent Branch Meadows, which has its own etherite, but I felt like flying. Arnegus. Good, you made it. Before we set off, allow me to share the circumstances of our poor woodcutter's disappearance. As I heard it, he disappeared nigh on a week ago. Got lost, some surmise, but he was a seasoned woodsman, not some high-born traveler who forgot to buy a map. I questioned those closest to him, and none could think of a reason he might want to make himself scarce. He'd even made plans to meet with friends not long from now, but I expect that promise will go unkept. It sounds like we can rule out a voluntary departure. I believe we can. The last person to see the man alive said he took his axe and ventured northwest. Then that's where we'll set our trap. Here, Mercy, take these. A Magitech transceiver and candle that's scented like a Voidsent's favorite libation, blood. I'm switching up voices, even on accident. Who cares? Once it's lit and the fumes are wafting through the air, every Voidsent within 30 yalms will come running. If either of us sees Orcus, let's give the other a shout over the transceiver. As I said before, Orcus is inhabiting the body of a man, and he can put on an awfully convincing performance when needs must. Don't give him a chance to work his wiles, or his fangs will be in your neck before you know it. As much as I want to accompany you, I'd only be a liability in a fight. Whether you find Orcus or not, return here and I'll report back to the Lemures. Good luck and good hunting. Give him a nod. Sorry. North. Wait, she said northwest. I was pointed northeast because I'm a dum-dum. We fly to the northwest. Kind of in this ravine between cliffs. A destination marker number 1. Dark purple roiling. What? Your mom's not in range. Are you fucking kidding me? I was basically standing right on it, but now I'm literally on it. That's how close you have to be to do the candle. The stench of blood chokes the air, filling your nostrils with its metallic aroma. Drawn by the maleficent odor, a void scent rises from the underbrush. Though it bears no resemblance to Orcus, it eyes you with a voracious hunger. It's like a big, black, like tattered robe kind of monster. I almost went through an entire dungeon forgetting to put on Shadow of Death, because I don't think there's another... I mean, aside from Bard putting on their dots, I was kind of hard-pressed to think of another class that does something like that puts on a debuff on the target in order for that class to do more damage specifically to that target, or in the case of like the AoE Whirl of Death, like multiple targets. But Dragoon has a dot. Ninja just has the on the ground damage over time. Viper I don't have enough experience with to remember, but I don't think it has a dot. I'm not even sure it has self buffs at this point. I only have it like level 80. Monk, no self buffs either actually. Sam has the 2 buffs on themselves, speed, like ability speed and attack speed and damage. Dancer has the buff that they use on themselves and the other. Oh no, yeah, and then the dance every like minute, and then the other dance every 2 minutes. Machinist just beats the crap out of things with bullets. That's all I'm doing for now. Okay. I know Summoner used to have a dot. I don't think it does anymore. Anyway, here's our Nagus back at the Bent Branch Meadows to continue. I'm glad to see you in one piece. Now, what's that you have on your hand? I made him Irish too, sorta. A blood-soaked ring handed over. Cutscene. You said the Void Scent was carrying this? Drusilla joins. That ring! Where'd you find it? I explain. Kind of a dark paladin look, actually, like a dark knight almost. I see, then there can be no doubt. The Void Scent that Mercy slew is the very same one that murdered our woodcutter. Murdered? Are you saying... Aye, while I was searching for a place to set my trap, I spotted a shallow grave, hastily dug and poorly hidden. Under a thin layer of dirt was a body matching the description of the woodcutter, a wholly nondescript fellow save for the mark of a ring removed from his finger. Doubtless that ring was his demise. Shiny baubles are a common fixation for Void Scent. Probably didn't spare a thought for the owner, only the prize. I suppose we can take comfort in the knowledge that it'll harm no one else. Orcus or not, I'd say this expedition was a success after a fashion. I should apprise the whalers of what's transpired. You two catch some well-earned rest. Thank you kindly, Arnegus. He bows. Leaves. She turns to me. Well then, I'll see you back at headquarters. We're doing all the quests today. What? Pegasus. Wait, Revenant's Toll. I hate it when it's stupid like that. Hate is a strong word, and just dislike it. It's annoying. Ow. Play doesn't exist? Just pet and poke, I think. Please allow me to introduce myself. We go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. It's the closest telepoint for what we're doing. I know they're called Ethernets, I'm sorry. I apologize. I know that didn't rhyme. Don't hold it against me. Woo-hoo. Am I gonna get flagged for that? For that horrible rendition with the wrong words. We have Drusilla back in the little... It's not really a hideout, is it? I don't know. To complete the quest. Maybe we didn't get the satisfaction I promised, but sitting here with our heads in our hands won't do us any good. Let's be happy with one less Void Scent preying on helpless woodcutters. My options are the only good Void Scent is a dead Void Scent, or Orcus will pay for what he did. Orcus will pay for what he did. I give a shrug as well. Yeah, glad to see a passion for our mission. Apologies we couldn't make your first outing more memorable. We were on the cusp of ending 2 decades of misery. That's how long ago Orcus came into this world, raging like an animal free from his cage, and leaving my family dead in his wake. The grief he's caused since then is immeasurable. No matter where his accursed feet take him, his hunger follows and the realm bleeds to sate it. Of course, we aren't the only ones hunting him, but he's as clever as he is vicious, and not even the finest trackers have been able to keep him on his trail for long. Hermine turns to her. Don't lose heart yet, boss. While you were away, I was making the rounds, and I might have found something that'll soon bear fruit. Our Nagus is following up on it as we speak. I swear, someday that man is going to keel over on my account. Still, there's no one else I'd trust to tell me the difference between truth and hysteria. That being said, his work takes time to do right. Use this chance to hone your skills, and if all goes to plan, next time we speak, you'll have a golden opportunity to test them. 220,320 experience points, 1848 gil. Drop in the bucket, that was. We currently need a total of 5,992,000 XP to hit level 81. And I thought that I bought Reaper gear for level 80, but all I have is the accessories. Oh, and boots. Did I make a note of that somewhere? Like, I'm so confused. I thought I had them. And I probably only have the boot. Wait, no, they're in my... I'll have to figure that out. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I will see you soon for the next one. Bye-bye for now.